Humans are social creatures. We thrive on connection. It is in our nature to seek bonds with others. These bonds give us belonging and security. Our ancestors relied on social ties for survival and to thrive. Today, these connections are essential for well-being. We are wired for empathy and understanding. We are meant to share experiences and support one another. From birth, we crave human touch. We seek eye contact and respond to voices. As we grow, our social circles expand. We form friendships, find love, and build families. These relationships shape our identities and give meaning to our lives.
In today's society, we are constantly bombarded with messages that tell us to strive for more. We are told that success is measured by our wealth and possessions. This relentless pursuit of material wealth can come at a cost. It can lead us down a path of disconnection from what truly matters, our relationships with others. When we prioritize money over people, we risk damaging our social bonds. We may find ourselves working long hours, sacrificing time with loved ones. We may become so focused on our own financial gain that we neglect the needs of those around us. This pursuit of material wealth can create a sense of competition rather than cooperation. We may view others as obstacles to our own success rather than as potential allies and friends. This can lead to feelings of envy, resentment, and isolation. Furthermore, the pursuit of money can create a false sense of security. We may believe that wealth will protect us from loneliness and pain. However, true happiness and fulfillment come from our connections with others. The devastating consequences of disconnection are starkly illustrated in the tragic story of the four sisters. Imagine, if you will, four sisters living together, sharing a home, sharing a life. However, beneath this veneer of togetherness, a silent tragedy unfolds.
One of the sisters is deeply unhappy. She feels unseen, unheard, and utterly alone. Unable to bear the weight of her loneliness, she takes her own life.
This story highlights the devastating consequences of disconnection, even within family. Section 4. Faith, Culture, and the Embrace of Community. Religion and culture shape our views on social connection. Many faiths emphasize community and compassion. They offer belonging, shared values, and support. Religious institutions provide spaces to connect with like-minded individuals. In some cultures, community well-being is paramount. For example, Ubuntu emphasizes interconnectedness and caring for one another. Isolation is seen as a threat to community well-being. These perspectives highlight social responsibility. Collective responsibility combats loneliness and fosters empathy. Section 5. The illusion of togetherness. In our hyper-connected world, it's easy to assume that loneliness is a thing of the past. After all, we are constantly surrounded by people, both physically and virtually. We have access to countless social media platforms, messaging apps, and online communities. Yet, despite this constant connectivity, many of us still feel a profound sense of isolation. This paradox highlights the difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Loneliness is not simply about physical isolation, it's about a lack of meaningful connection. We can be surrounded by people and still feel utterly alone. This illusion of togetherness is often fueled by social media. While these platforms can facilitate connection, they can also create a false sense of intimacy. We may find ourselves scrolling through carefully curated feeds, comparing ourselves to others and feeling inadequate. This constant exposure to the highlight reels of others' lives can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and isolation. We may start to believe that everyone else is leading perfect, happy lives, while we are the only ones struggling. Section 6. Building bridges. Cultivating authentic connection. Breaking free from the grip of loneliness requires a conscious effort to cultivate authentic connections. It's about moving beyond superficial interactions and creating spaces for genuine vulnerability and shared experiences. It's about prioritizing quality time with loved ones, engaging in meaningful conversations, and building relationships based on trust and mutual respect. Start by setting aside dedicated time for face-to-face interactions. Put away your phone, turn off the television, and truly engage with the people around you. Make eye contact, listen attentively, and share your own thoughts and feelings. Seek out activities that foster a sense of community. Join a club, volunteer for a cause you care about, or simply strike up conversations with people you encounter in your daily life. Small interactions can blossom into meaningful connections. Finally, be patient and compassionate with yourself. Building genuine connections takes time and effort. Don't be afraid to reach out for support if you need it. Remember that you are not alone in your feelings of loneliness, and there are people who care about you and want to connect.